Hi guys and welcome. I wanted to switch locations in my house today and also come to you with this video. We are on day 26 and our devotional says, when God saw what they did and how they turned from their evil ways, he relented. Jonah 3:10. It is not about the fish. Sighted numerous times off the coast of Australia, Queensland, Miligo is the first albino humpback whale ever documented. The splendid creature, estimated at more than 40 feet long, is so rare that Australia passed a specific law to protect him. The Bible tells us about a huge fish so rare that God has provided it especially to swallow a runaway prophet. Jonah 1:17. Most know the story. God told Jonah to take a message of judgment to Nineveh, but Jonah wanted nothing to do with the Ninevites, who had a reputation for cruelty to just about anyone, including the Hebrews, so he fled. Things went badly from the inside of the fish. Jonah repented. Eventually he preached to the Ninevites, and they repented too. Great story, right? Except it doesn't end there. While the Nineveh repented, Jonah pouted. Isn't this what I said, Lord? He prayed. I know that you are a gracious and compassionate God, slow to anger and abounding love. Having been rescued from certain death, Jonah's sinful anger grew until even his prayer became suicidal. The story of Jonah isn't about the fish. It's about our human nature and the nature of God who pursues us. The Lord is patient with you, wrote the Apostle Peter, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance. 2 Peter 3:9. God offers his love to the brutal Ninevites, pouting prophets, and you and me. Have you ever benefited from God's patient love? Who can you share God's love with? And that's the devotional for today from Our Daily Bread. And 60 Days of Prophecy by David Jeremiah. We are going to read Satan, Superman. Prophetic connection. The Antichrist will not be a regular person. He will be empowered by the devil. The word Antichrist sends a shudder through the hearts of Christians. All have heard or read of him, and the fear that some feel at the mention of his name comes largely from misunderstandings and confusion about who he is, when he will appear, and what powers he can exercise over God's people. Let's dispel those fears and clear up the confusion. The word Antichrist is used 4 times in the New Testament, each time by the Apostle John, and it is found only in his epistles. First John 2:18, 22, 4:3, 2 John 7. As the word suggests, the Antichrist is the person who is against Christ. The prefix anti can also mean instead of, and both meanings will apply to this coming world leader. He will overtly oppose Christ and at the same time pass himself off as Christ. The Antichrist will aggressively live up to his terrible name. He will be Satan's Superman, who persecutes, tortures, and kills the people of God and leads the armies of the world into a climactic battle of Armageddon. He will be the most powerful dictator the world has ever seen, making Caesar, Hitler, Mao, and Saddam seem weak and tame by comparison. Even though the Antichrist is identified by that name only 4 times in the Bible, he appears many more times under various aliases. He is also called the Prince who is to come, Daniel 9:26, a fierce king, 8:23, a master of intrigue, 8:23 NIV, a disciple man, 11:21 NLT, a worthless shepherd, Zechariah 11:16 through 17 NLT, the one who brings destruction, 2 Thessalonians 2:3 NLT, the lawless one, 2:8, the beast, Revelation 13:1. Put together these names, and the description paints a chilling picture of this ruler who will oppose Christ and lead the world astray. Yet we know this reign will end in defeat, for God has the final victory. Remember, the Antichrist will counterfeit Christ, because Satan can only imitate and corrupt, never innovate and create. Hope you guys had a good day.